Hi everyone, I hope you are doing really well and welcome back to another yoga practice. Today's practice is a quick 35-minute flow which you can do at any time as you wake up, after work, during your lunch hour, or whenever you want to catch a quick movement break. So keeping in line with that theme, let's get straight into it. We're going to just take a few moments to settle into our space first. So if you aren't already here, come to a comfortable seat. Begin to draw your attention, your awareness into yourself, just closing down the eyes, becoming aware of your body and yourself in this space, leaving everything else behind, letting everyone else fade away. It'll all still be there later on. Perhaps begin to start becoming aware of your breath. And when you are ready, gently blink the eyes open. Keeping a soft gaze, make your way onto your hands and knees, coming to tabletop. Bringing wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Let's gently begin to circle over our wrists through the shoulders. Keep breathing. Try and keep a slight engagement through your core. Making small circles. And then switching directions, going the other way. So just gently warming up the wrists, waking up the arms, waking up your core. Keeping your face soft and relaxed. Keep breathing. Really tune into the movement, being mindful of how you feel in your wrists. Let's come to stillness. Come to sit on your heels. Take the arms back behind. Interlace your fingers. Push the palms towards the floor, stretching out the backs of your shoulders, your arms. Let's go ahead and release. Come back onto all fours one more time. Coming to tabletop. This time keep the toes tucked under. Press into the mat through your palms and lift your knees off the mat just about an inch or so. Find that engagement through your core, holding tight. Keep breathing. Keep pressing the floor away, finding that spidering action through your fingers, through your palms, and then slowly go ahead and relax. Release the arms and sit back down towards your heels, interlacing your fingers back behind. Maybe do the opposite of what you did the first time. Let's go ahead and release the arms again. Come back onto all fours one more time. Pressing the palms into the mat, same as before, toes tucked under. Lift the knees off just about an inch or so. So I want you to imagine maybe there is a Velcro underneath your palms and you're trying to peel your palms off. So you're really pressing into the mat, finding that activation through your core and holding while breathing. Let's go ahead and release. Sit back onto the heels. Take the arms back behind one more time. Push the palms towards the ceiling. Lift the heart. Maybe you look ahead or up this time. Let's go ahead and release the arms again. This time circle the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Palms touch at the top. Exhale, hands to heart. Interlacing your fingers, palms towards the chest. Inhale. Exhale, push the palms out forwards, lengthening into the arms, chin into chest, separating the shoulder blades, belly in. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling, lift the heart, and exhale, round. Let's keep repeating that. You're going to reach the arms up, palms face up each time you breathe in, maybe finding a back bend, shoulder stretch, and exhale to round. Separate the shoulder blades as you bring your chin into chest and keep going. Inhale to extend and exhale to round. Inhale to extend. This time stay here. On your exhale, gently twist to your right. So nice, tiny, small movements. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, twist left. Keeping maybe a softness in the elbows. Keep going. Exhale to your right. Inhale back to center. And exhale left. Keeping your hips towards those heels or on those heels. One more time. Exhale right. Inhale center. Exhale left. Inhale, come back to center. And then release the palms, bring them back together. Hands to heart one more time. Shake the hands out, shake the arms out, whatever feels best. And then we'll come onto all fours. So bring your hands onto the mat and then extend the arms out long. So walk your hands out forwards. Inhale to look ahead. And exhale, drop your forehead towards the floor in your puppy pose. Option to come onto your chest and chin. Hips up towards the ceiling. So try and keep your hips over your knees or maybe slightly ahead. As always, I like to grab or grip the top of the mat for a little extra support. Helps me really get that nice big stretch through my upper back, my neck, and the throat. Keep breathing wherever you choose to be. Well done. On your next inhale, slowly lifting up the head, walking the hands in towards you. Let's tuck the toes under, hips to heels, heels towards the floor. Lifting up into your downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and have a pedal through the feet. Remember to keep pressing the floor away through your palms. Lengthen your spine, belly in, ribs in, hips up towards the ceiling. Bend into one knee, push the opposite heel deeply in towards the mat to feel that stretch in the back of that leg. Coming to stillness, inhale, come up onto your toes, ripple your spine forwards, and then bend the knees and come back into your downward facing dog. So we'll go through that again. Inhale, come up onto your toes, roll your spine forwards, rounding through your spine, separating the shoulder blades. As you come to the top, arch your spine, look ahead, and exhale yourself back to downward facing dog. And again, inhale to roll your spine forwards with a rounded back, and exhale to look ahead, press the hips back to your downward facing dog. Let's do one more. So move intuitively with your spine and work with your breath. You're rounding your spine to come forwards. This time as you exhale, find your cobra, toes tucked under or out. Stay here, press the palms, lengthen, lift the heart. Maybe you look up. Inhale and exhale back into your downward facing dog. Well done. Take one big breath in and out. On your next inhale, come up onto your toes. Exhale, roll onto the inner edge of the left foot, outer edge of the right. You can take your feet slightly further apart if that feels better. Pressing your hips up and to the side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, take it over to the other side. Feel the length in your right side body, stretch in your right arm, right shoulder, pressing your hips somewhere up towards the ceiling. Inhale, come back to center, reset through your feet, big breath in and out, heels towards the floor. Don't be afraid to change your position, the stance in your legs in any pose. Make sure that it works for you. If it doesn't, feel free to switch it around. Let's take a big breath in, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, hug it in, knee to nose, shoulders over your wrists. Inhale, this time take it all the way back behind, stacking through your hips, right foot reaches behind that left leg. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Inhale, take it back, three-legged dog, extend the right leg long. Exhale, bend the knee, and bring the right knee to your right tricep. Hold. Step the right foot on the mat outside of your right hand. Lizard lunge. Coming up onto your fingertips, maybe staying on your palms. Option to bring the back knee down, or maybe you stay with your knee lifted and shift back and forth. So if you have your back knee down, you're just holding the stretch. If you have your back knee lifted, move mindfully. So make sure that the movement is serving you. You feel something through that hip, through the left leg. Bringing your back knee down onto the mat if it isn't already there. Roll onto the outer edge of your right foot, bringing your right knee towards the floor. Hold it here, keep breathing. Gently tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee up, and then begin to sweep your hands into your left leg, bending into the left knee, right leg long, finding your Gandasana side lunge, hands or no hands. Stay as low as you can the whole entire time on the way here. Let's begin to shift the hands back in towards the right leg. This time bending the right knee, left leg long, side angle pose. Leaving that right hand on the mat, on your front leg, or maybe you want to go ahead and find a bind here, whatever you feel ready for. Keep the heart nice and open, keep lengthening and lifting. Left side body nice and long. Let's take a big breath in. On your exhale, bring both hands to the mat inside of the right leg. Drop the back knee down, tuck the toes out, roll onto the outer edge of your right foot, right knee towards the floor. Inhale, press the floor away, and exhale. Let's lift the back knee up, sweeping our hands into the left leg, finding that Gandasana side lunge. One more time. Feel free to go hands free, stay as low as you can, really working those hips. Take a big breath in. And exhale, walk your hands back into the right leg, making your way into your side angle pose again, any side angle pose. Keeping that right arm resting on the leg or on the floor, you can go ahead and find your bind again too. Stay strong through your legs, lengthen and lift it, stay with your twist. Inhale. On your exhale, both hands to mat, inside of the right leg, back knee comes down, rolling onto the outer edge of your right foot again, finding your lizard lunge. Lifting, lengthening the heart. Inhale. Exhale, lift the back knee back into your side lunge, Skandasana. Keep breathing, keep feeling the opening through your hips, stretch in your legs. On your next exhale, slowly walk your hands into your right leg, finding your side angle pose one more time. Notice how you feel in your body in your third side angle pose. Your legs, your arms, your shoulders. Notice your face and your breath. Bringing both hands to the inside of the right leg one more time. Drop the back knee, coming back into that lizard lunge. This time, press the left hand into the mat. Inhale, right arm reaches up and back behind. Exhale. Option to bring the back foot in towards you as you bend into the knee. Maybe the right hand catches the foot. Option to press the right foot to your glutes. Keep twisting, keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale, release the leg. If you have it, bring the right hand to the front. Lift the back knee up and then step the left foot to the outside of the left hand, finding your squat, hands to heart or any other variation. Keep focusing on your breath, lengthening, lifting through the crown of your head and exhaling your hips towards the floor. Notice your right side and notice your left side. On your next exhale, slowly release the hands, come into your forward fold, bring the feet in towards each other, grab onto opposite elbows, maybe have a sway from side to side. You can keep your knees soft or bent here, whatever you prefer. Maybe shake the head yes and no, whatever feels good. Releasing the arms. Inhale, arms sweep all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to heart. One more big breath in, arms sweep all the way up. Exhale, forward fold, dive down. Inhale, lengthen halfway, flat back. Exhale, begin to bend into your knees. Begin to lower the hips towards the floor in a narrow squat. And then release your hips, lift your legs up, both pose. Keep holding your both pose, keep squeezing and keep breathing long, big breaths in and out. Let's inhale, begin to lower the legs and your spine towards the floor, low boat. Bend the knees, hug it in, lower your head and your shoulders. Bring the feet back down onto the mat in line with your hips. Keep them quite close, arms down by the sides of the body. Press the feet into the mat, push the knees forward, peel your spine off the mat, beginning with your hips, tailbone the rest of your spine up. And then come all the way back down. And again, inhale, slowly come up. Keep breathing as you lift up. And then exhale to lower yourself back down, one vertebra at a time. Next time you come up, option to bring the arms all the way up and back behind as you lift. And then lower yourself down, bringing the arms round to the front. Nice and slow, work with your breath. Same thing, lifting up as you inhale. Remember to keep using your feet, knees forwards, squeezing those glutes on your way up. And exhale, lower yourself down nice and slow, one vertebra at a time. Bring the knees into your chest. Lift your head and shoulders up. Give yourself a nice big hug. And begin to rock back and forth along the length of your spine. Next time you come up, stay here, cross your legs onto the mat, press the palms into the mat, step, float or jump back, plank or chaturanga straight away. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. Let's take one full breath in and out. Take the legs a little bit wider, as wide as you like. So taking your feet wider, bring the right hand to the left calf or ankle as you press into your left hand, hips back. Let's go ahead and release the right arm, switching sides, left hand to your right leg, finding a twist to the other side. On your next inhale, slowly release, come back to your downward facing dog. Exhale, hips up, heels towards the floor. Inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over your wrists. Inhale, left leg lifts back behind. This time bend the knee, stack through your hips, reaching the foot behind the right leg. On your next exhale, left knee, right tricep. Inhale, take it back behind, three-legged dog. Extend the left leg. Exhale, bend your knee. Bring the left knee to the left tricep. Step the left foot to the outside of the left hand, coming into your lizard lunge. Back knee off or on. If your knee is off, come up onto the fingertips. Begin to rock back and forth. You can stay on your palms too. Again, move really mindfully through the movement, keeping a nice long spine. Really notice the stretch in your hips and in your legs. So make sure that the work that you are doing is useful to you right now. And keep breathing. Let's bring the back knee down, tuck the toes out. Hold it here. Inhale and exhale, roll onto the outer edge of your left foot, bringing the left knee towards the floor. Imagine gravity pulling the knee closer towards your floor, feeling nice and heavy. Noticing the stretch in your hip, keeping the spine long. Let's come back to center, tuck the back toes under, knee up, and walk our hands into the right leg, finding your Gandasana side lunge, right knee bent, left leg long. Hands or no hands. Stay as lifted as you can. Let's shift our hands again, walking them into the left leg, setting up for your side angle pose. Bend the left knee, right leg long. Right arm sweeps across the right ear, keeping the left arm where it is, hand on the mat, or maybe you want to go ahead and find a bind here, twisting your right shoulder up. Staying open through your chest and collarbone, feeling the lift, strong legs. Inhale and exhale. One more big breath in and out. Bring your hands to the floor. Taking both hands to the inside of the left leg. Back knee comes down in your lizard lunge. Roll onto the outer edge of your left foot. Lengthen, lift the heart. Holding it here. Relaxing the muscles in your face. Breathing. Slowly tucking the back toes under, lift the knee up, shift the hands into the right leg again, finding that Gandasana side lunge. Stay as low as you can and move nice and slow. Move with your breath. Move as mindfully as you can. Releasing the hands to the floor, shifting towards your left leg again, setting up for your side angle pose, any side angle pose. It can be different to what you did before, it can be the same. Keep extending the right side body. strong through your front leg. Keep rotating the chest and collarbone open, lengthening. Inhale and exhale, both hands to the mat, inside of the left leg, back knee comes down, tuck the toes out, roll onto the outer edge of the left foot one more time. Notice how you feel this time in your hips on this side. Let's tuck the back toes under, lift the knee, shift into the right leg, Gandasana, side lunge. Notice how you feel in your Gandasana now. Breathing through nice big deep breaths. Coming back onto your hands, shifting into your left leg one more time, side angle pose. Extending that right arm nice and long, any left arm. Grounding through your feet, inhale. Exhale, both hands to mat. Bring the back knee down in your lizard lunge. This time, right hand to mat. Inhale, left arm reaches up and back behind. Option to bring the back foot in. Maybe the left hand catches the foot. Maybe you bring the foot towards the glutes. Stay twisting wherever you are, nice and open through the chest and the collarbone. Keep breathing. Slowly go ahead and release the leg if you have it. Bring the left hand to mat. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee up, step the right leg forwards in your squat. Take a moment, settle in, and notice how you feel this time. After we did the first side, it may have felt a little bit uneven. Notice if you feel more or less even now. Option to come into a crow pose. So if you are coming into a crow pose today and you have it in your practice, go straight ahead. If you're with me, bring your hands onto the mat, toes behind your wrists, come up high onto your toes. Shift the weight forwards into the hands. Think about that Velcro analogy that I was talking about earlier. And then maybe you lift one foot off and switch sides. Keep your belly squeezed, arms contracted, thighs contracted. If you feel comfortable, maybe you lift both feet off. I was super tired today, so I struggled with my crow pose. My hold wasn't so long, but it doesn't matter. I worked really hard and it felt really good to lift up even for a few seconds at that. So wherever you are, whatever you did today, be grateful to be able to move your body in all these ways that we like. Well done. So if you're having a play, maybe go ahead and wrap it up and we'll come back into our squat together. I'm going to make my way back to the top of the mat. Take a moment, breathing in. On your exhale, find your forward fold. Bring the feet back in towards each other. And find a forward fold. So maybe taking the hands back behind, grabbing onto your calves. And folding your face closer towards those legs. You can always keep the knees soft or bent. We're just looking for a nice hamstring stretch. Inhale, lengthen halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, palms touch at the top. Exhale, hands to heart. One more big breath in, palms touch at the top. Exhale, chair pose, bending into the knees, hips towards the floor, arms lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Twist your right shoulder up. Stay strong through your legs. Keep them nice and bend through the knees. Inhale, come back to center. Stay in your chair pose. Exhale, right elbow to the outside of the left knee, twisting your left shoulder up. Keep breathing. Stay strong. You got it. Inhale, come back to center, chair pose. On your exhale, reach the arms out long. Come up onto your toes. On your next exhale, slowly bring those hips towards the floor, landing the heels, landing the hips. And continue to seamlessly bring your spine down onto the mat, knees into the chest. Take your hands back behind, interlace your fingers, take the right leg long, right elbow to the left knee, twist, and switch sides. So exhale, opposite knee, opposite elbow, take the other leg out long, keep twisting in your bicycles. Keep breathing and keep working, moving nice and slow, finding that contraction through your exhales. Slowly go ahead, come to center, hug your knees in. Let's drop the legs onto the mat. Take the legs out long, reach the arms back behind, full body stretch. Bend your knees in. Let's bring the feet in line with the hips, keep them quite close, arms down by the sides of the body. We're going into one more bridge. Press into your feet, push the knees forward, lift your hips up. Option to interlace your fingers underneath, maybe come up higher onto your shoulders. Finding an even bigger arch. Remember to keep working the legs. From here, shift the weight into your left leg. Inhale, right knee into chest. Exhale, right leg long, point through the toes. Press actively into your left heel. Keep squeezing the glutes, keep lifting, pointing the right toes. Take a big breath in. Exhale, bend the knee, bring the right foot to mat. Stay lifted, press into both heels. Shifting the weight into your right foot. Inhale, left leg lifts, knee into chest. Exhale, lengthen the leg, point the toes up towards the ceiling, squeezing your glutes, pressing the right foot into the mat, staying strong, active through both legs. Inhale and exhale, bend your left knee. Bring it all the way back down, press into both heels, lift up one more time, squeeze those glutes, work those legs, big breath in, and exhale, release your arms if you interlace them, and nice and slow, bring yourself all the way back down, one vertebra at a time. Well done. Let's bring the knees into the chest, lift your head and shoulders off, give yourself a nice big squeeze, rolling into a ball. And let's begin to rock back and forth, rocking along the length of the spine, coming to seated, and then rolling back down. Well done. The next time you come up, we're going to go straight to a plank pose. So you can do it one step at a time like we did before, or finding your plank pose or chaturanga straight away. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one full breath here, heels towards the floor as you exhale. On your next inhale, come up onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look ahead. As you inhale, we're going to step to the outsides of the hands, coming back into your squat. So when you are ready, inhale, step, float, or jump to the top of the mat, bringing your hands to your heart as you sink into your squat. Option 2, bring the backs of the hands behind, arms to the insides of the legs, elbows face forwards. So I apologize for not turning and showing you this from the front, but hopefully you know what I mean. So you can see the backs of my hands are on my back or my side waist, and elbows are facing forward, so you feel that stretch in your arms. Slowly go ahead and release. Wherever you chose to be, take the arms out forwards, maybe folding, just playing around a little bit, and then come all the way back up. Reach the arms forwards as you heel toe your feet close in towards each other, and then bring your hips towards your floor, or hips towards the floor, soles of your feet together in your butterfly pose, bringing the knees out to the sides. So I chose to keep my spine long and flutter the legs a little bit, play with my feet. If you would like to take a forward fold here, please go ahead and fold. This is your practice, your body, you know what you need. Please go ahead and take that variation. Slowly come up wherever you are, grabbing onto your feet. We're going to lift the legs up and roll back into a happy baby pose. A little bit of a funny transition, but it's quite fun to do. So come to lie on your backs, bringing the soles of your feet up to the ceiling. Really press the knees away from each other. Maybe have a rock from side to side. When you are finished, release the legs, take them out long, take the arms back behind, full body stretch. And then come into your Shavasana. Maybe bringing one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, tuning into your breath, focusing on your inhales and your exhales as you gently slow down the breath. Feel yourself heavy and sinking into the floor beneath you, supported by the earth. Being effortless, but full and grateful in this moment to be able to have the gift to move your body as you please, and to be blessed with the opportunity to really take care of yourself and your body, the home we live in. As always, if you would like to stay here longer, please go ahead and stay. If you're with me, take your arms all the way back behind. Right hand grabs the left wrist, take it over to your right, tiny side body stretch. And then let's switch sides, taking over to the left, little side body stretch on this side. Slowly release and come back to center. Bend the knees, bring them in towards your chest. Have a little rock on your lower back. Anything else that you would like to do here? Notice your breath. Notice how you feel. Maybe you're squeezing your forehead in towards the knees. Take your time, nice and slow. When you are ready, come over onto one side and come up to seated. Try and keep the eyes closed. Do one little stretch to close off. Let's take a big breath in, arms out to the sides of the body, right arm reaches up and over. Try to visualize the stretch in your mind. Breathe and lengthen through your right side body. Exhale, release the right hand. And inhale, take the left arm up and over. Again, try to visualize your body in space. Try to listen to your breath. On your next exhale, slowly release. Come all the way back up to center, bringing the hands to heart. And then maybe coming to gently bow the head. Gently blinking the eyes open. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I really hope you enjoyed that short 35-minute practice. I really hope you got something out of it. So thank you so much if you watched. If you did enjoy it, please remember to like and maybe subscribe if you like. I hope to practice with you again real soon. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one.